One global puzzle that continues to quiz the minds of citizens around the world is the question of why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, hence expanding the inequality gap. Number 1 of the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) is no poverty, and number 10 is reduced inequalities. How well has this been achieved? According to OXFAM's recently launched report in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, 7 richest Africans have more wealth than the poorest half of the continent's population. Thus, they recommend a tax of up to 5% on Africa's super rich, amongst other solutions.
If we decide actually to tax up to 5% on this Africa's super rich, it could generate $11.9 billion, and it will be nearly enough to pay for the 2023 humanitarian requirements for Eastern and Southern Africa.
There's no way you can address poverty gaps if people are using their position to even cheat on the state from getting the resources that they will use to deal with developmental gaps that we have.
And we're going to borrow, knowing that Nigeria is currently carrying a debt burden, and yet we're giving tax incentive for people who are profiting in billions of dollars within our economy. No, this is unacceptable. We need a new era of tax.
We must continue to bring out these issues so that the world will hear, and then if by any reason some people that are responsible are able to listen, then they should take positive actions that will bring succor or an end to this kind of menace.
When we talk of inequality, the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, and we are very sure, in fact I'm very sure that there's no middle class in Nigeria. What we have is just the rich and the poor, which shouldn't be on a good day.
Aside from calling for developmental leaders, stakeholders at this gathering are equally urging the government to establish a dashboard for public access to data on tax incentives, enhancing awareness and trust. Joy Igochi, ITV News.